School is right around the corner. On this episode of Inside Vancouver Public Schools, Tara Cox shows us how the community stepped up to provide school supplies, plus an update on what your bond dollars have paid for this summer, and a whole bunch of new teachers.
Live it up, live it up, live it up.
Hey everybody, I'm Nick Vole. Welcome to the first episode of Inside Vancouver Public Schools of the new year. We've got a bunch of great stuff coming up for you today, and we're going to start with our top three. That is, of course, our top three favorite recent social media posts, and our number three comes to us from the Vancouver Police Activities League. Hal posted this on Instagram of the Clark County Sheriff's Explorers who just got back from this summer academy. Explorers are high school students who are considering careers in law enforcement. Hal offers after-school programs for kids across Vancouver. And our number two comes from Columbia River's Senior Boosters Club on Twitter. It is, needless to say, a little bit goofy. These guys did what most of us did earlier this week. They watched the eclipse. The Senior Boosters took a break from their work raising money for the senior graduation party of 2018. And of course, our number one is the thing they were looking at, the eclipse itself. This is a time-lapse video from KGW News, Channel 8. This was taken in Salem. Oh, there it goes right there. The sun disappeared. It's a slightly different view than what we had here in Vancouver, but it is still pretty cool. And I'm sure science teachers across the district are going to be using this eclipse in their lessons this fall. Vancouver stepped up this summer to make sure kids headed back to school have everything they need in their backpacks. And if they didn't have backpacks, they got those too. The Right from the Start school supply drive lasted a month between July and August and culminated on Sunday with the big Stuff the Bus event at Dick Hanna dealerships. Collection bins were set up all over town, and businesses, nonprofits, regular folks like you and me donated all kinds of supplies. And today, those supplies were divvied up, and Tara Cox joins us now from Eisenhower Elementary, where volunteers are sorting through the goodies. Tara?
Thanks, Nick. We're here today at Eisenhower, where there's a flurry of activity going on here behind me. All these supplies are being sorted and getting ready for that first day of school. And here to tell me a little bit about what is going on is Sam Pike, who's the partnership coordinator for Family Community Resource Centers. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
So tell me a little bit more about this whole event and how it's kind of come to this point of sorting.
So we're now at Packapalooza, which is sort of the culmination of our Right from the Start school supply drive that has been going on for the last month. So what we did is we collected all of the supplies from the community and from our Stuff the Bus event and brought them all here, and now we're sorting through to see what we got. And then we will pack them up for each school in our district in Evergreen and disperse them before the school year starts so that kids can start on the right foot.
That's awesome. So this isn't the first year, right, that you're doing this?
No, this is not the first year. This is I'm not sure how many years.
Yeah, maybe the second year?
Yeah. Second year for the massive
Yes.
event. We've done school supply drives in the past, but this is more than we ever expected.
What was your goal this year that you were trying to hit?
Our goal this year was to hit 5 tons of school supplies. We have far surpassed that. We don't have a final tally yet, but we know we've got way more than 10,000 pounds in here.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about how you find partners to include into this event to make it so big.
You know, the community really turned out this year, and we had a lot of people approach us to be partners and also past partners. Our title partner was Dick Hanna dealerships. They really stepped up and headed up this event. One partner that we wanted to highlight was that we've worked with Dutch Bros Coffee Company in the past. This year they said, you know, we want to put it out to all of our customer base, and they did, and they showed up at Stuff the Bus with 2,000 pounds of school supplies just from their customers. and really turned out as one of our kind of underdog shockers. So they are responsible for 1 ton of our over 5 tons.
Wow, that's great. That's a great participation and showing from them. So great. Well, thank you, Sam, and I'll let you get back to your sorting here.
Thank you.
Yeah. We also have Justine from Renaissance here, who's one of the partners of the drive this year. So tell me a little bit about how you organize this kind of thing in your organization.
Well, one of my coworkers has been working with the company for 17 years, and they've done a school drive every year. But Jan Redding was kind of our partner when we hooked up with her. Then we got involved in the right from the start, and it makes everything so much easier. The bins are great. They have posters and lists, and it's so nice to be able to bring everything to a central location. And we brought 6 bins full and 3 boxes. I'm very proud. Our neighbors upstairs, we got our whole building involved. Our neighbors upstairs were great. They matched what we did, so we're really, it's very exciting. I have goosebumps.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Tell me a little bit about why you think this is an important activity to participate in.
Well, first of all, I work for an educational company, Renaissance, and the whole idea of kids going to school and having what they need and all starting out fresh on the same level as far as supplies is just the best idea. The thought of kids going without pen and paper is it's horrifying to me, quite honestly. And I work with mostly teachers, ex-teachers that write curriculum and edit curriculum, and they are very passionate about it too because they've been there. They've been in the classroom, so they know what it's like.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much again for your donation and your guys' participation this year.
Thank you.
Thanks. So as you can see, things are still busy, and these volunteers will probably be here a good part of today getting everything sorted for that first day of school. Back to you.
Thanks, Tara. That isn't the only way our parents and kids got some help getting ready for the new school year. The annual Go Ready Readiness Festival packed them in again at Hudson's Bay High School. On Tuesday, more than 1,000 families came to get gently used clothes and shoes, haircuts, hot dogs, and a whole lot more. For a lot of families, the expense of getting ready for school is a real burden, and this event takes off some of the pressure. One very popular place at Go Ready was the immunization station, where kids got their shots for free.
We're thrilled about that. We were really hoping for a great turnout. We may be running to go get more immunizations here shortly. We had no idea really what to expect. There was a lot more communication out there about the event this year, so we're really excited and pleased that we can be here and be helping the community.
Families also connected to the school district to get valuable information about their child's school, bus routes, technology, and more. This was the 4th year of the Go Ready Readiness Festival. And if you want to see more from the Go Ready Readiness Festival, you are in luck. We produced a special from the event, co-hosted by Dave Schmidtke and Hilda Lale, who you see on your screen right there. They interviewed people all day long to see what kinds of services are available to people in our community, not just at the special, but in general in our schools. The Go Ready special is available on Comcast Channel 328 and the district YouTube page, youtube.com/VanSDTV. Parents, this is some important news you're going to want to hear before the school year starts. A number of bus stops are changing this year. As certain neighborhoods in Vancouver gain more families, it makes sense that those bus routes would pick up more kids. So the district changed the stops to balance the number of riders on each route. If you want to find out where your child's bus is going to be stopping this year, head to vansd.org/buses. You can also call the Transportation Department directly at 360-313-4800. Schools will see a bunch of new faces in the classroom this year, and not just among the students. The district welcomes new teachers, too. We stopped in at the week-long new teacher training session this summer, held at Roosevelt Elementary and the Bates Center. The training gave teachers new to the district an idea of how things are done in Vancouver. Some of the newbies are experienced teachers moving to our community, and others are fresh out of college, ready to start their careers.
This is my very first year, and I'm pretty excited because I actually student taught at Discovery, so I've already gotten to know some of the staff, and just to work with a lot of veteran teachers there who really have an appreciation and desire to work with these kids, it's definitely a real honor.
I'm really excited. I did student teaching last year, but to have the freedom to kind of construct different lessons myself and really fit it to my students and know them deeply will be really exciting this year.
The support doesn't stop here. Teachers new to the district are also assigned mentors who work with them one-on-one all year long. Time now for a Re-Schools update, the latest on how Vancouver's bond dollars are being spent. As you may remember, Vancouver voters approved a bond measure in February to build new schools and improve existing ones. One of those projects this summer was at Geyser Middle School. In blazing hot temperatures, crews replaced the roof of one of the wings at Geyser. It had been leaking, which caused air quality issues inside and damage to walls. It was also a distraction for students and teachers. The bond paid to eliminate the problem after the leak source was discovered.
Starts out about a year ago. Came in here and looking for the water leaks, and we found them. And we discovered that it was coming in from underneath the metal.
Fortunately, with the skill of our carpenter crew and coming out and locating and finding the issue as soon as they did, we're able to attack the construction, get a new roof on here, minimize the damage, minimize the risk for future, and then put a longevity roof back on.
The new roof should last 30 or 40 years. It was just one of many projects the district's maintenance team oversaw this summer. And if you want to keep up with the latest updates on bond construction projects or to see the timeline for new projects, head to the district website, vansd.org/reschools. Find out what will be happening to the schools in your neighborhood and when. Of course, we'll have updates for you here all year long. In education right now, there's a major push for makerspaces. They're areas where kids can get hands-on to build, to take apart, to reassemble, to get away from reading about things and actually do it for themselves. And over at Washington Elementary, the makerspace is taking shape thanks in part to a donation. Navex Global, a technology company down in the Portland area, hosted a drive to get gear, and it dropped it off on Thursday. It includes things to get kids building, and future donations may include technology. The goal is to get kids to realize that science and math can be rewarding paths to follow.
If we give them that experience now, that hands-on experience, that they'll have a connection to math and science and engineering and art in a way that they relate to, that then makes them ignore that math is hard, background mantra that they're going to hear from time to time, and just be involved in it, take it and make it theirs.
Washington's teacher librarian Lori McKinley is in charge of the makerspace. She is always interested in getting more donations, so feel free to contact her at Washington Elementary to see how you can get involved. Vancouver Public Schools' commitment to technology has earned it another national recognition. District Administration Magazine has named it a District of Distinction. The district was selected for its efforts to empower school-level leaders, principals, etc., to lead the way when it comes to educational technology. In addition to training teachers, which happens all the time, the district has been training administrators in the kinds of technology that is being used in the classroom. Sessions like the one on your screen give administrators who may not be as tech savvy as their younger coworkers a chance to stay current. Time now for the big picture. This is our favorite image from social media, and this is big. It's from, if you can't read all that text, Vancouver Public Schools, and it shows a ton of the district's secretaries and clerks. This post from a couple weeks ago is one of the most popular images the district has ever posted on Facebook, with more than 450 likes and 40+ comments, and I think that shows how important secretaries and clerks are to schools and to the people who learn and teach there. What a great group of people. And let's move on now to what's happening. This is a kind of a no-brainer. First day of school is on Wednesday, August 30th, kind of a big day. Make sure your student is on time and ready to go for the first bell. And we will also be out there covering the first day. We'll have a brand new episode of Inside Vancouver Public Schools for you that afternoon, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled for that. And that is it for us. Thank you for watching our first episode of the school year. For Tara Cox and our crew, I'm Nick Vole. We'll see you next week.